Number two is to understand the relationship between different areas of Islamic jurisprudence. Some laws help us with our personal relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is called fiqh of worship or ritual law. And we'll keep it at that, ritual law. The book also mentions another name, FIQH ibadah. Other laws deal with wider society, such as our relationship with other people. These laws are known as marital law and commercial law. There are also other laws which govern how states and governments deal with each other. These include political law, military law, and state law. The general term for non-ritual law is fiqh al-mu'amalat. And then figure 1 just summarizes Islam as having 3 key subsectors, doctrines which we more commonly refer to as aqidah, doctrines or theology, and then you have law and ethics. And law is more generally divided into 2 key subsectors of law, ritual law and non-ritual law. And this Ramadan, inshallah, we will aim to cover the basics and fundamentals through the barakah of the hadith which I mentioned at the start of this lesson, مَن يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِهِ خَيْرًا فَفَقِّهُ or يُفَقِّهُ فِي الدِّينِ. The 2 areas of ritual law that inshallah we will cover this Ramadan are purification, tahara, and prayer, salah. And inshallah after Ramadan, maybe there will be something in place to cover Sawm, Zakah and Hajj, which are the other 3 areas of ritual law. And then the author has included a quick activity. Which area of Islamic jurisprudence do the following laws belong to? Number 1, praying 5 times a day is obligatory. This, of course, refers to ritual law. Buying and selling alcohol is impermissible. This would be non-ritual law. A woman may seek separation from her husband if he does not maintain her. This again would be non-ritual law. This point here is very interesting. Forgetfully eating something will not invalidate the fast. This, of course, refers to ritual law, but I would like to expand a little bit on this point, and this is the mas'ala for today, inshallah. In the month of Ramadan, if you are to see somebody eating forgetfully, the ulama have mentioned that you should not remind that person straight away, or you should be careful as to the approach you take when reminding somebody they are fasting. Forgetfully breaking the fast does not invalidate the fast, or forgetfully eating or drinking rather does not invalidate the fast. Unintentionally eating or drinking does invalidate the fast. It's very important that those listening are able to differentiate between something being unintentional and something being forgetful. If you were to walk around outside when it's raining with your mouth open and unintentionally you were to swallow some water, but you knew you were fasting, that would break the fast. If you were to accidentally, habitually pick up a drink and take a sip of water or something like this, whilst forgetting you were in the state of fast, this would not break the fast. And so the ulama, they say that in the month of Ramadan, if a person is fasting and you see them eating or drinking, you should be very careful as to how you remind them that they are fasting. Because if you remind them and they had food or drink in their mouth, they are no longer in the state of forgetfulness. And out of reflex, to avoid choking, they may swallow it, and this would invalidate their fast. So we must be mindful of such an issue. And then point E, the punishment for somebody found drinking alcohol is 80 lashes. That is, of course, in reference to non-ritual law. And that brings us to the end of lesson 1, which was an introduction to fiqh. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all the tawfiq and motivation to learn the blessed deen, especially that knowledge which is wajib. Because the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam, he said, "Talabul ilmi faridatun likulli muslimin wa muslimah." That to seek knowledge is fard upon every single Muslim male and every single Muslim female. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable us all to fulfill this personal fard. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all those who tuned in and all those who are attending physically. وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ الْمُبِينُ. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا وأصحاب سيدنا ومولانا محمد وبارك وسلم. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا وأصحاب سيدنا ومولانا محمد وبارك وسلم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.